When can my 10 mil become 20 mil? Are they going after rich people? No, they're not going after rich people. Who are they going after? The filthy freaking rich people. Do you think he has a vested interest to take my money? But he's telling me the God honest truth. You need to have $10 million with me for you to have an account. And that has more capacity to flip your money than even have an account at Goldman Sachs, per his words.
I buy 472 houses that pay me $100 a month profit, I'll finally become financially free. Well, it takes a lot of cash to do that. Or, if I have NFTs on the side, or if I go into the stock market on the side, all of which aren't rigged games exactly, but are meant to just beat inflation. And so that third group of people might like what they're doing. They just need something else on the side that's a little bit of a safety net, because I don't think our safety nets will be around by the time we need them.
And so Thursday I have lunch with this guy named John, Goldman Sachs. Okay, who's Goldman Sachs? Big dogs of Wall Street. They've taken many companies public. So if you want to build a company, and you've got a lot of interested people who want to invest in your company, and you have a very profitable company, you got companies like Goldman Sachs say, hey, shh, come over here. Don't talk to JP Morgan. Don't talk to, right? Charles Schwab, talk to us, because we want to take you IPO, initial public offering. So, Ron brought up the example of Uber, right? Uber, Amazon goes public, Facebook goes public, DoorDash goes public. All these companies go public. Who chances are takes them public? Goldman Sachs. Okay, so Goldman Sachs are kind of like the big dogs. And here's the thing: there's only 450. How many insurance agents do we have even at PHP? 30,000. Right, 30,000, give or take, right? How many wealth advisors work for Goldman Sachs? 400. Between 400 and 450 partners at any given point. Okay? And there's maybe one or two in all of Dallas. There's only one or two in all of LA, one or two in all of, right? So they're very, and who are they going after? Are they going after rich people?
Yeah.
No, they're not going after rich people. Who are they going after? The filthy freaking rich people. Ultra freaking rich.
I think humans defer to the paths they've seen before them. I think so often we follow in our father's or our mother's footsteps. And that's why I think the internet's really powerful, is you have an opportunity to now choose the family footsteps you want to follow into. So one, I used to think it was just a knowledge gap, but then I went to this event and I was talking to my friend about it, and she said that the facilitators did something really cool. It was a group of women, imagine like 40 women in a room, right? And they're there to talk about finances. And in this room, they said, okay, everybody close your eyes. And I want you to picture money. Picture money right now. And then I want you to turn your body into the shape you feel when you hear the word money, right? And so 30 women, all eyes closed, they take whatever shape. And she goes, now open your eyes and look around. And, my friend was explaining to me how most people in the room were like fetal position. They were like really close, somewhere on the ground, some were covering their eyes. So in a room of 30 relatively successful women, their reaction was like attack, shame, guilt for money. And she was like, she was standing there with her arms open wide, like, give me the money. And when I think about my relationship with money, it's the same thing. I'm like, if I think about money, I'm like, yeah, it's over here. Like my hands are up, like I am here for it. But most people have this weird emotional attachment to money. And so I used to think that people on the internet, I like Tony Robbins, but like Tony Robbins or whatever, who do a lot of the motivational stuff, I kind of didn't get it. I'm like, just give me the tactics, skip the other thing. And then I realized that most people have really bad stories that they tell themselves about money. And you could tell, it'd be interesting, your next speech, you could try it. I tried it at one of mine, same thing. Men and women holding each other like they're being beaten when somebody talks about money. The average human feels that way.
Right? Okay, now, what has the S&P 500 lost this year so far? 23%. You think rich people care? No, they don't give a. Matter of fact, they do, because now they want to put more money in it. Who really is affected by a 23% drop in the S&P 500? Us. Why? Because that's our entire retirement savings. I can't afford this to lose a dime. Matter of fact, the market drops. I don't even have any extra cash to take advantage of opportunities. I'm still so strapped. I said, you know what, John, entertain me, indulge me real quick. Do you guys know how much it takes for you to open an account at Merrill Lynch to have a financial advisor assigned to you? How much? Merrill Lynch? Merrill Lynch. 250,000. So if you want to go to Bank of America, open up a brokerage account, you have to have $250,000 liquid, and they're going to assign you somebody to help manage your portfolio. As an entrepreneur, do you have power and control over your efforts, the time you put into the business, how many phone calls you make, how many sales you close, how many team members you build, and how many people you convert to licensed agents, how many FAs you promote, how many MDs you promote? Do you have control over that? Yes. And that has more capacity to flip your money than even with an account at Goldman Sachs, per his words. So I just want to keep that in mind, okay? So I want you to know that even the big dogs believe in this. Guys, here I am, Naval Academy grad, if you know anything about the military. He's a Naval Academy grad, was a lieutenant commander when he retired. He's 36, 37 years old now, manages $1.7 billion of assets under management. And he's talking to this guy who was a sergeant in the Marines. No high school, only have a high school diploma, PhD, public high school diploma, right? 2.2 GPA, because I stumbled across the right industry, the right leadership, the right system, the right CEO, the right city. Guess what? Goldman Sachs account? Who am I? He said, Matt, once you get to 10 mil, I'll give you a 60% line of credit. What are we talking about? Okay, you get to 10 million down, I'll get you instantly approved for a $6 million line. Wow. So it's interesting. So I'll open a $10 million account. So in other words, you give me $6 million to go buy and do whatever. No problem. I get that for you. So I really have 16 million over there. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up by saying, go build your business. Go kick some ass in outstanding October. You have the capacity to double your income. I hope that you guys start believing in yourself a little bit more. You make phone calls a little bit more. You prospect a little bit more boldness. You stand up a little stronger. Because all the problems that you see in the marketplace today, guess who's got answers?